Hey everybody, welcome back to another status report where we review the past and look to the future. This time around the sun, we're looking back at January and ahead to February, because that's how months work. So let's do what we do, how we do, and look back at January. Yes, that was the gimmick month. We got a couple episodes of Control. I think legitimately the basic definition of a couple. 2. Same thing with Stick of Truth. And we started hunting achievements in Resident Evil. That's going to be a huge series going forward on the channel. Not a lot. There were videos, but not a lot. And that's totally not because all my attention was focused towards Palworld. Totally didn't just, like, put all my time and attention into that. Totally. The footage you're watching totally isn't Palworld. That's a game, isn't it? That's a game. That's the game I've been playing all month. Yes, the past like 30 seconds. That's, yep. Yes. Yep, Palworld. That's all I've been really playing because it's fun. I think it's fun. It's got a good addictive game loop of survival elements. I love survival games, right? It's got the creature capture aspect, the Pokemon. I love that. I wouldn't call it Pokemon with guns like people that were calling it. It's more Monster Hunter or Ark, but with like cuter things and dinosaurs and like that stuff, right? There are a lot of cooler designs than just like, oh, it's a dinosaur or like big dragon dinosaur thing, right? Oh, I like Monster Hunter. I haven't played Ark, but it looks neat. But it's more Monster Hunter than like Pokemon with guns. So it's a good game, and it's apparently only like halfway done. And they was like, here's a early access, Lort. And it's already sold nearly 10 million copies within like 2 weeks. That's pretty freaking huge. Hopefully they like keep it up and like don't abandon it. Hopefully it becomes like a live service game and they just like throw more shit in there over time. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Palworld just being like a big live service game. I'd be down for that. Like every couple months, like, hey, here's a new pack of pals and a new area to explore, or just new pals and new guns. That's all you need, I think. I'm curious what the 100% completed thing looks like, because oh boy, it sometimes lags, sometimes freezes, sometimes crashes a lot. A lot of the times the world doesn't spawn and you fall through it to your death, or just water? I guess under the Palworld is just water, not lava. So that's neat to know. Yeah, it's a good game though. That's where my time has gone. Actually, that's kind of a half-truth. It's not a lie, it's a half-truth. Because, most of my time has actually been doing prep for the hunting and achievements in Resident Evil Ark. Specifically, like that first episode, boom, done in one session. An hour, done. Got 3 achievements unlocked perfectly. It took me a week to beat Ethan Must Die. To get that achievement. Ethan Never Dies. Yeah. And then it took me 2 days to get, Not a Hero on Professional done. Yeah. So those 2 game modes alone ate up a lot of time. Plus, again, I was, like, going back and playing RE2 make, RE3 make, doing a lot of RE4 make stuff. Did we do... Hold on. Hold up. I might be forgetting things. I might be forgetting some stuff. Hold up. No, we did do, Separate Ways, the DLC. Yeah. Yeah, we started the month with the, Amnesia Rebirth finale. Yeah, that was a good game. I like that. It was neat. Then we had, my biggest hot take of 2023, my Game of the Year award, of course. I think there was a swerve at the end. I'm not gonna spoil it. Go watch it. It's a video I made, I guess. Yeah, then we did Separate Ways. Yeah. We did that. That was 4 episodes. That was a ride. That's all I can really say. That was a ride, and then we did the music I listened to, the 2-part video. And then we kicked off hunting achievements in. Yeah, only 2 episodes of Stick of Truth, only 2 episodes of Control. And I wish I got more in there, but then again, I was beating Separate Ways on Professional. I was following guides for that. I was following guides for certain achievements I wanted to clean up before getting to the hair arc. I was preoccupied with other things, and then Pal World was in there as well. So it was Resident Evil and Pal World, which is a horrific combination to be addicted to. But yeah. February. Let's look ahead to February, though. What's happening in February? Well, unless Steel Wool wants to release the Ruin DLC for Security Breach on Xbox, February will be finished February only, and not partially FNAFruary, which is sad. I wish they haven't said jack shit about the Ruin DLC hitting Xbox, and a problem? It's a problem, right? Steel Wool are good devs. They're good. I like the FNAF franchise in their hands, mostly because it does open up the possibility of Springtrap becoming Dead by Daylight. But yeah, they're bad at like keeping promises. Like, pretty freaking bad. I don't want to like take shots at them, but I believe it's been almost 2 years now, and Xbox players are still waiting for the Fazbear Frights, or what the hell it's called, that DLC for Help Wanted 1. And, boy howdy, man. Boy howdy, they just released Help Wanted 2, like, a while ago? Almost a while ago? Help Wanted 2 is coming to Oculus Quest in spring 2024, that's not helping me. I think they did. I think they released it, yeah, December 14th. And all they've been tweeting about, if they tweet about anything, because few and far between. Few and far between. On the old twits. It's a lot of just nothing. There's nothing, man. Again, we're still waiting on Xbox for the Help Wanted DLC that was promised like a year and a half, year ago, 2 years ago almost. We got nothing. We got nothing yet. So like they said, oh, go Ruin. Like they were testing out Ruin. I remember that. Security. Can I spell? Security Breach. Ruin. Xbox. Yeah, an article from December 15th. Over a month and a half ago. They were like, yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. We were like, just not happening yet. Like we're still working on it. Oh, sucks. It sucks that I can't, like, FNAFruary will be on hold. Hopefully next year, by this time next year, hopefully we have Ruin DLC and Help Wanted 2 on Xbox. Fingers crossed. I doubt it. I think the world will end before we get Help Wanted 2 on Xbox. Or at least the next generation of Xbox will be released before that. Again, Steel Wool. They're good at making games. They're good at making, like, man, do I want to say about they're good at making games? Do I want to make the rest of this episode about taking shots at Steel Wool? I don't think I do. Because again, they know what they're doing. They're good. They just didn't optimize Ruin very well. PlayStation, it was supposed to release on PlayStation 4 only, and then PS5 got announced, and they kind of split teams, or they split their attention between both those versions, and it didn't run very well on PS4. I thought, oh, it'll come to Xbox Series X and S, and it'll be, you know, playable. Oh, I was wrong. That game had some stuff wrong with it, but I was able to actually play it and enjoy it and finish it. So there's that. So, oh God, I don't have hope. I don't have hope, man. Not with Steel Wool. Like, I think the only way Xbox players will get something FNAF related on Xbox is when Springtrap does come to Dead by Daylight. I think that's the only option. Oh man, sad state of affairs. But I think sad but true. Anyway, February. Finish February. We're gonna finish games. We're gonna do stuff, right? No more Pal World. I'll keep playing you, but hopefully I'll grow bored of you. I don't know. It's just addictive, man. We're gonna finish Control as a long game. We're gonna finish Stick of Truth. We're gonna do that. That's the guaranteed stuff. That's guaranteed. Maybe one or two other things on this list guaranteed. Those are guaranteed, right? Stick of Truth, Control. I want to get through Stick of Truth as quick as possible. That way we can get to Fractured Butthole and complete that before the end of March when Snow Day releases. I'm excited for that one. That's going to be cool. And Control, I just want to get through because it's good. It's a fun story. The 2 episodes I did were fun. I like the story. I like the what's going to happen, the confusion, the lore, and the SCP nature of the Foundation. I dig the hell out of it. It's really good. And then we're going to stick to Remedy. Alan Wake 2, it released its New Game Plus like a month and a half ago. I think like December, end of December, maybe start of January, something like that. Has a new ending or an extended ending, something like that. We're gonna see what that is, so we're gonna do New Game Plus on that. That's gonna be fun. I gotta see what achievements are in that. Maybe we'll make it a hunting achievements in thing. You have like a purpose behind it. I don't know if there's for doing hard difficulty or something like that, but we'll check that out. I do want to do a replay of Alan Wake to see how that holds up still. It's probably not good. I think Bricky said it best, was like, yeah, it's the best 6 out of 10 of all time. This is correct. That's accurate. Alan Wake 2, 10 out of 10. Alan Wake 1, 6 out of 10. American Nightmare, it's about a 2. But we'll get to that eventually, right? And probably before that, the other guaranteed outside of Control and Stick of Truth, Callisto Protocol DLC. I think we should finally put that game to rest and actually finish the DLC, or actually start the DLC, do the DLC, play the DLC, because I haven't done that yet. I've been putting it off because like this franchise is dead before it even got started. Glenn Schofield left striking distance because Callisto failed. Doesn't help. Dead Space remake happened and knocked it out of the park. But Callisto Protocol DLC is still sitting there staring at me, so we'll get through that. And then maybe we'll do Dead Space New Game Plus. I want to see what that alternate ending is as well. So we'll check that out. Maybe we'll do a achievement hunt in that as well. I don't know. The harder achievements in Dead Space games are dumb. Do it on the hardest difficulty. Okay, what's that include? It's a permadeath run. And you get a whole 3 save points. That's it. It's like, it's more strict than doing professional runs or harder difficulty runs on Resident Evil games. So, we'll see. I'll have to do research. But speaking of that thing I just said, we're going to continue the Hare arc, hunting achievements in Resident Evil. Got 1 more to do in Resident Evil 7, and then we'll move on to Village. And then 2, 3, and finally 4. And we'll hold out hope for an announcement of a game this year. And we'll see where that goes. We'll continue that, but we'll also continue hunting achievements in Borderlands. Another series that's going to take forever to do, but we're going to do it. Been a little bit. Took a little sabbatical because of other stuff. We're gonna get back to Borderlands. Gonna do it. And I'd like to check out The Bunker. Amnesia The Bunker, not Borderlands 2 The Bunker. We'll get to that eventually, but... Amnesia The Bunker. People are like, oh my god, it's the scariest game ever. And it looks really good. It looks really scary. It looks really good. Really claustrophobic. I'm into that shit. I have been spoiled on it a bit. Not entirely, but just like watching the Distractable podcast. Yes, I watch it on Spotify. Thank you. I'm not a heathen or a plebe. I watch my podcast. Damn it. If only the McElroys would put up full VODs. Unless they do. I don't know. I haven't checked. But I have been spoiled on one aspect, and it's like, oh, when you feel safe, you'll have a very good sense that you're not, or something around those lines. Like a safe room isn't safe, and you'll be able to tell, and it'll be like an oh shit type of moment. I'm excited for that. So, they didn't spoil when it is, but just that it is. So, that's all I've known. Oh, and we'll start Squimby Squad, Unalive the Justice League. Yeah, good luck, content creators, with that shit. The Unalive Squad Unalive the Justice League. Me and my brother just been calling it the Squimby Squad because it's fun and it's hilarious. Squimby Squad Unalive the Justice League. Yeah, if you know, you know. Because YouTube hates certain words, and that entire franchise of anti-heroes has certain words in their name that YouTube hates. So we'll start that eventually. I'm gonna pre-order it probably when this goes up, or like the day before it releases. I haven't been seeing good things about the servers or the game itself. The gameplay, people say are fine. The story is okay. It's the game doesn't want to run, and it constantly crashes, and the servers are shit. Also, I'm not too high on that it's a single-player game with, one, a battle pass, and two, in-game currency that you can then buy things for a single-player experience. Those two things should not be in single-player games. Things like Dead by Daylight and Call of Duty and Paladins and Overwatch. Fine, it's a multiplayer game, it's a live service game. Squimby Squad Unlive the Justice League is not going to survive. I will be shocked if Rocksteady is a company by the end of this year because of this bullshit. And I know for a fact that is purely WB. I know that because I've seen the same thing happen in Mortal Kombat over the past years. I know when we get Injustice 3, it'll be the same freaking way. But at least that's a multiplayer game. You play online with friends or against other people, and you can show things off. Squimby Squad is a solo player experience. Yo, you could play with friends. You're not playing against anybody else, and you're probably only playing with, like, people that you know, not against other people that you don't know from across the world. So that game is doomed to fail no matter how good it is, because battle passes and in-game currency do not belong in solo games. That feels like an EA Actiblizz tactic, not a WB tactic, but over the years we've seen with MK1, they will not support a game unless it has microtransactions, and that fucking sucks. You're killing off popular franchises because you're greed. Go fuck yourself, Warner Brothers. Go fuck yourself, David Zaslav. Just fucking straight up. Just straight up. Fuck David Zaslav. Fuck him. I hope he's replaced by a fucking AI. Maybe then Tony Khan will get his fucking streaming deal. That's what the plan is. Things I said, not the things I just said, if you can understand that. But, that's what we got planned. Control, Stick of Truth are main things. Alan Wake 2 will be after that. Callisto DLC, I think, is only like 3 hours. 2 hours, 3 hours. It's not very long, and probably not very good, if we're being honest. But I gotta see how, Josh survives. I forgot his fucking last name. Josh, Mr. Fergie. Are they still married? Probably not. Whoops. Oopies, Josh Duhamel, that's your name. Josh Duhamel. He was married to Fergie until 2019, and he got remarried in 2022. Good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Hopefully found. Damn shit. Wow, that's his wife. Holy shit. All right, dude. I'm glad you found happiness twice. Good fucking lord. How did Josh Duhamel? Because he looks like Josh Duhamel. That's why. Good on him. Anywho, we'll see how his story ends in Callisto Protocol. Then we'll maybe move on to Dead Space New Game Plus. We'll see. Again, Resident Evil achievement hunting, Borderlands achievement hunting, maybe The Bunker, definitely Squimby Squad Unalive the Justice League eventually. Hopefully, when I do eventually get to it, the service will be good and the game won't crash. We'll see. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, super kick that like button, check my channel for more videos. Down, click to see, hit subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.